we are on a road trip today, me and my husband. You know Doug, you've met him before. He's the elusive man. You are the elusive man. And poor Doug, really, seriously, is a truck driver, and I am asking him to take me to a preppers meeting for Thrive Life Foods, because who better than preppers that know about freeze-dried foods? It's going to be very interesting today. We have a good hour drive in front of us, but, you know, he's like my chauffeur. And, Doug, what kind of, honestly, tell me, if Thrive Life could come out with something, what would you stand on line for?
Freeze-dried whoopie pie.
He loves the whoopie pies. I really wish Thrive Life would have a whoopie pie, because I know Doug would be standing on line.
Gift from the gods.
It is. For him, it is. I can't stand them. I think they're disgusting, but he loves them. So we're on our way to this meeting, this tasting, and I'm so excited. And it's a beautiful day. It's really not bad out. They were calling for, I thought a little rain, but so far so good. It's pretty good, right?
That's right. Take a snapshot real quick.
Yeah. After all, it is Pennsylvania. Most of the time, all we see is rain. Last summer was awful. Didn't we see so much rain last summer?
Yeah.
Really was so much rain. Well, looking at the mountains around me, which are beautiful.
And the trees, which are all dead. Look at that.
So, now that we're back again, let's talk about the dogs. Let's talk about our dogs.
That's a dog.
There are 3 dogs in my house now, and it's
Mo,
a lot.
Larry, and Curly.
Yes, and they are. It is a lot of work. I'll be honest with everyone. It's a lot of work to have that many animals in the house, especially 2 big dogs. And since Angie is not in the car with us right now, because 2 of those dogs are her dogs, you know, it's gotten a little overwhelming. Haven't you thought it got a little overwhelming?
No, it's living proof that the good Lord answers prayers. All my life I wanted a Bichon ranch. We're kind of close. We got 1 Bichon, a chocolate lab, and a Jamoke.
Riley, that is the
retriever.
golden retriever. And it's tough. You know, it is a little tough. Let's be real.
Good for the soul.
Well, it is good for the soul, but at the same time, it's been absolute madness in my house. It really has been. We've been having some fun, though. I'm sure the neighbors love to hear all those dogs barking.
They do it in harmony.
Yeah, they do.
And there's a budding romance.
Oh, don't even say the budding romance, because the budding romance with Buddy and Lily is just ridiculous. I mean, he's so little. You know, he really is little.
Imagine Bichon lab mix.
No, there can't be any kind of Bichon lab mix.
What an interesting combination.
Because Buddy's been snip-snipped and Lily's been snip-snipped. So neither one of them are having any kind of little Bichons running, or Bichon doodles running around the house, or labradoodle. I don't know what the heck they would be. But no.
A lab frisee.
A lab frisee. Could you even imagine what kind of oddball-looking animal that would be? Honestly.
Right up our alley.
There's a veterans hospital over there. Oh my goodness. I'm terrible as a passenger. I feel like I have my own steering wheel and brake right next to me. And it's driving me nuts. It really is. I'm not a good passenger.
No.
I'm not.
Not in the least.
I'm the worst passenger you want in your car.
That's why we don't carry guns in the car, because every time we take a long trip, I want to put a gun in my mouth.
It's true. It's true. No, I don't have a weapon with me today. I do not have a weapon with me today. Typically I do, but I don't have one with me today. I figured, no, leave that at home. There's no reason to have it. But we're almost there. Are we almost there?
Just about.
We're almost there. Just about. But it's going to be interesting. I was really happy that Bill and Elizabeth from Tiny House Preppers, they're doing the tasting. I'm just going to be like a little fly on the wall, and I'm going to watch. But because I've never done a tasting before. So Bill said, did you want to go? And I said, yeah, I'd love to go. So I can't wait to see what goes on there. And I cannot wait to meet Elizabeth, because we've never met one another. So that's going to be interesting and fun. And I am just... I'm a terrible passenger. I truly am a terrible passenger.
Horrible. It's
Horrible.
for to be catastrophe.
Horrible. horrible passenger. But Doug drives so fast, it makes me nervous.
That's right, because I'm a PR professional.
Tell him that's going to get him in trouble. It's going to get him in trouble saying that. It really is.
Nah, I take my father-in-law's advice. God rest his soul.
Right now, he is doing 85 in a 55 mile an hour speed
65
limit.
over here.
Oh, it's 60. We're still going 20 miles over the speed limit, and he's making me a nervous wreck. And it don't take much to make me a nervous wreck.
No, as soon as you start turning the engine over.
It's true. I like to go slow and calm. So,
We don't have time constraints. We shall proceed at our leisure. Well, hello.
it's going to drive me nuts. Anyway,
Hey, to drive, it's a shortcut.
I married him. Ooh, I love when I see barns like that. I really do. Old barns.
As opposed to the new barns,
But I just love it.
which lack the character.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. It's just
Gorgeous.
hey. This is a buffalo shop.
You can get buffalo.
Look at this. There's a buffalo here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have no idea. Isn't that different?
Pick up some bison on the way home.
I'm not picking up any buffalo on the way home.
Why not?
Oh my god, buffalo. No, that's not
Bison.
happening. That's bison, and it's just not
Yes.
happening. We're not taking. Well, I'm not buying any.
Come on, this stuff is great.
I hate. I'm really so not a red meat. He's the red meat man.
Bingo.
I don't like the red meat. I like the chicken and the turkey and the fish. That's what I like.
Yard bird.
But we're coming through a small little town here. What is this? It's a farmer's market, and of course they're not there because there's nothing to. The summer's not here yet. There's nothing to get.
Not yet. Everything's still dead.
Lisa, are you listening to your brother-in-law right now?
That's correct.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. Oh well, we're almost there.
We're coming up to Lake Ariel.
We're coming to Lake Ariel, and we're almost there. And I'm looking forward to it. To be honest, I've been looking forward to this for weeks now. So I'm so excited. All right, let me sign off. Just left the tasting. It was fabulous. It was so nice to talk to other preppers too at the same time. I enjoyed it. I had the great opportunity of meeting Elizabeth for the first time, which I think she's just a cutie. She really is. And I enjoyed watching the whole tasting and how a tasting went on. And I thought it was so nice, and everybody enjoyed themselves. And everybody loved the food, and I knew they would. It was just so nice. Did you love it?
Loved it.
I loved it.
Really?
I loved it. And now we're taking the back way home. Instead of taking the interstate, we're taking the back way home. And I have to tell you, these are the most darling homes, and the architecture is so beautiful on some of these homes. I cannot even begin to tell you, because they have to be way over 100 years old, some of them. And there is nothing, and I mean this, there is nothing like old architecture with homes. Don't you agree?
Yes. And she's too lazy to flip the camera to show you the
I will.
classic architecture.
I will show it. I will show some of the things that I've seen, because it was such a pretty little town, and it was a town of Holmesdale, just so that you all know, by Lake Ariel, and it was just so pretty, and some of the older homes were so nice. And you know when somebody takes care of their home, and the person that had the tasting at their house, they had a view that would just knock your socks off. It was absolutely beautiful. I loved the view from their home. It was fabulous, just fabulous. And now I'm looking at, I'll have to show you, flip it around. There we go. We're coming up on an old farm with the old silo, which I love. I love all that stuff. I want you to see the old, I love old houses, and I also love that there is a separation in the property, which I love separation in property, where you're not on top of one another.
Not like in the hood.
Yeah, no. Look at that cute. Isn't that adorable? They're so cute. Everything is so cute. We're going to see some windmills. I love the windmills. They're all over the state. Really, the state of Pennsylvania has a ton of windmills. So you'll get a chance to see those too. If you can see them. There they are. So Doug, they were hardcore preppers, I have to say.
Rough and tumble.
Yeah, they were hardcore preppers, which I respect. Like, you cannot believe I respect that. People came from all over. they didn't come just from, a half an hour away. These people traveled like 4 hours.
Outside of Philly, Pittsburgh,
Yeah,
Punxsutawney.
that was amazing. That was just absolutely amazing because they know the value, and I like that they have a prepper group that's really throughout. I don't want to mention the name of the prepper group because that's their group, but it was fabulous. Hardcore though, which I really liked. There was a girl there that said she'll never go without chocolate because she knows how to can her chocolate. And I thought, well, I don't know how to do any of that stuff, so I would have been interested to take a class. I really would. I would love to take a class on how to can because I've never tried it before. Not that I would. I think canning is very heavy and freeze-dried is very light and very portable.
Right.
And I think canning in glass is great, but that's if you're really going to stay permanent wherever you are, because even the Thrive cans, the small ones and the big ones, are really lightweight. So, because they take all the moisture out of those things. But I had a great time, and now we're just sightseeing a little bit, and we're looking around an area. What area? Oh, there's a scenic overlook over there. Look, there's a scenic overlook. We're not going that way, but there's a scenic overlook. And thank you for coming on our little journey today with us. Did you have a good time?
Oh, yeah. Most fun I ever had with my clothes on.
Oh, you know what? Seriously, now he's an imbecile. He's an imbecile.
In ultramarine.
Yes, you are.
There's your scenic overlook, okay.
There's my scenic overlook. Oh, let me show. I'll show my scenic overlook. I don't know what you can see. Okay. Open land, open spaces. I love open land. I love open spaces. I can't help it. I hate being on top of everybody. I hate congestion. I always have. I always will. And I just had a great day. So, until I see you the next time, everybody, like, subscribe, be kind to one another, because really, that's all that matters. Right, Doug?
And whoopie pies.
And whoopie pies. Take it easy. Bye-bye.